Hello, welcome back. I'm literally just picking up right where I left off a second ago. I don't hate that. I could scatter those around. Actually, real diorite. Next to the polished diorite. It looks nice. It adds a little bit of texture too, I think. A little bit of a gruff texture. Okay. I don't want too many of these around here because it might start looking a little weird, but I don't think they look too off to like put a few around. There we go. Okay, let's try that. There we go. Yeah, you can't even tell. I mean, like if you're looking really close, you can. But I think it looks nice. Okay, let's work on the staircase in the chest room. Hold on. Let's start using our chest room too. Cobblestone, cobblestone, cobblestone. Andesite. This chest room is going to need to be expanded, that's for sure. Andesite, andesite, andesite. Maybe I'll say andesite. Okay. Diorite. Let's fill the chest, fill the chest, fill the chest. Polished diorite. Granites. Let's toss the granite. Let's just keep it in our inventory. Don't unsort it right now. I'm gonna do a mass sort later. There we go. Okay, let's work on these stairs. In order to do that, I'm gonna need stairs upwards. Or actually, no I don't. I have this way. I have this path forward. Let's sleep really quick, actually. I was like, man, I could take you to an old Minecraft world, but I used to have this like slime block mechanical jump thing that I thought about putting in here, but honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, it was too much of a hassle to mess with, and I don't want it in here. It'd be a cool machine, but it won't work. I think the stairs should just come down naturally. Okay, I think if I just pull back one more block, I think it'll look nice. Okay. There we go. Oh, whoops. Throwing stuff. Well, you know what? And the bat's about to die. Never mind. He lives. Yeah. Yeah, and then we'll have, like... I think that I could just do slabs. But honestly, I think that stairs might look good too. You know? And that'll make the come down. Shoot. We do want to block before it, you know? Okay. So like there, and then there, and then there, and then my issue is it like will do there, you know? Which I guess isn't that big of a deal. I just kind of didn't want it to come on to this area, you know? Man, I am not very good at this. Hold on. Why don't you make a new diamond pick? New diamond pick. Is it worth enchanting the new diamond pick? Also, I see some more chests. Let's put those down. Okay, see, I like the stairs being like that, but at the same time, I really don't want the stairs to come over the design. I think that, you know, I mean, like, we're already pushing so far back, dude, just to achieve what I want here. And I'm like, is it worth it? You know? I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Especially running on no sleep like this. I couldn't tell you. My brain is not braining right now. It's not wanting to brain right now. So, I'm just crafting. I'm just crafting. I'm just mining. I'm just Minecrafting. I'm just out here. See, it's like, this one's definitely too long. It only needs to come down 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, you know? And even then, I'm still kind of like, I don't know. Okay, maybe it's just a, it's not a complete thing. Let's complete it. We can always mine it. It's always the case. We can always mine it up. That's always the case for these things. Oh, whoops, didn't mean to place that. Maybe it'll work if I have it all placed out and I'm able to just like look at it. This is just the foundation for the stairs. I mean, it's just the temp block for the stairs. I guess I could have used dirt and that would have been less cheap and also would have taken me less time to fix if I don't like it. But at the same time, I started using cobblestone and I don't go back on anything. I'm a man of my cobblestone. Ugh. I hate when you're building and you misplace a block. It's just so annoying. Nothing could be any more annoying. Taxes? Actually, those are pretty annoying. Never mind. I take back what I was going to say. How about hashtag just stop taxing me? That'd be okay. I'd be okay with that. You know, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't like the underside of these stairs, though. But I can fix that later. You know, and it does come down onto my very pretty thing. But honestly, am I that upset about it? I'm thinking about it. Not really. Again, this cobblestone stair set is just going to be temporary. I do plan on coming back and fixing this at a later point. I would just like to get the cobblestone stairs set up so that way I can walk up and down them. It might even be a thing where I fix them off camera. I'm definitely organizing these chests off camera. I'm definitely not doing that on camera. That is going to be so boring. I will not subject you to the boringness that is organizing chests and so on. I thought about doing a little reading on the copper golems, you know, and then with a little reading in my head, I'm sure that I can figure out how to have them sort my stuff. Right? There we go. There we go. I don't hate that stair set. Just a few supports for a game that doesn't need supports on something. And these stairs would look fine. And honestly, I don't think I would put the trophy room back there. Now that I'm thinking about it, it'd go in a better spot. Like, I could just break down that wall and move it that way and have the trophy room on that offshoot of the house and still have it underground if I wanted it underground in my chest room area. It would work better over there, honestly, anyway. But I'm not sure about that either. Kill the bat. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Got him. Okay. Now it's time to figure out the chest situation. What wood do I have in excess of? I mean, I'm probably just going to spend whatever wood I can to make a bunch of chests. Because it'll probably be easier that way. Not spruce, though. Yeah, we'd kind of mess with some colored chests in this game. That would be cool. Could you imagine having colored chests and being able to color coordinate further in Minecraft? Oh my god, my OCD brain, the brain that likes to organize things, would definitely love that. But also my brain doesn't organize things. Also, I shouldn't keep saying OCD brain. I don't have OCD. Other people have it worse than me. When my brain's a little worried about how things are organized. It's called organization, not OCD. Yeah. And then honestly, like, I could keep this section open and have it go back, you know, 2 blocks or something. And have chest room continued, you know. So maybe this area out here is like basic blocks, and then this area back here is like more valuables, you know. So the room could be a little smaller, and it also allows for me to keep like valuable items in that area. Did I get saplings from that tree? Because it's been more than 30 minutes and that sapling might have despawned. I'm pretty sure I did. Oh! I don't have a freaking sword on me, but you're just gonna have to deal with getting wrecked, bro. Should carry my sword on me. I'm so glad I didn't take my Unbreaking 2 sword into the Nether. That was the smartest thing I've ever done. Whew. Yawn. Anyway. See, I don't think that that'll look nice. I don't think that will look nice. But I do think that I'll just grab some of this polished diorite that I already have. And bang. Have it go there. Have it go back one more block. And then this area doesn't have to be quite as big, you know, but it can be smaller. And then so this area out here is just like basic building blocks. And then this area back here is going to be like valuables, diamonds, emeralds. I'm trying to think of like all the blocks in the game. So then I feel like that'll work a lot better, you know? And I even think that if I wanted to do this thing where the chests are sideways or something, you know, I do think I could get it to work in this little slot if I wanted to. You know, we could have the chest right here. Damn it. And then have like the block next to it. And I could just grab from there. And like what, I would lose some space or something. Or even then, like I can double up in this space. You know, that's already a bunch of chests. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, as opposed to 2, 4. Actually, sideways is the way to go. And then each side will have chests. Oh my god, I'm gonna need so much wood. Which I already knew. Some pale oak right there if I need it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to decimate a forest. That's what I'm learning. This time on Dragon Ball Z, I decimate a forest. I'm making a ton of chests right now. Shh, I'm focusing on making chests. You know, and then it's just like, I think that works a lot better too, honestly. And then the ceiling is gonna be slabs. I mean, this is my lawn. Shit. Okay, well, we'll design some kind of porch thing here. There we go. Okay, for now, I'll just do that. There we go. And then instead of the instead of the pale oak logs there, we can just do chests like supplies on the side. And I think that that works just fine and works really well, actually. You know? And it's way more storage, too. And I'm gonna need all that storage. You know, and then I can have signs. Like, you can make hanging signs, right, in this game? They added that to the game. I can do hanging signs on the tops. To like I'm in a store or something. That clarifies where what goes, you know? But yeah, that's what I'm thinking for the chest room area. And then have this area back here be... Like, have this area back here be the valuables area. So then up here is, like, building blocks and wood and stuff like that. Then back here is, like, valuables and treasures and all that kind of stuff. And then I can have my trophy room be back there if I want it back there, which I'm pretty sure that's where I'm going to move it. With the other valuables, I think it'd be great there. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of the Minecraft Let's Play. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, home skillet.